All right, let's give this one a shot. Let's see if this one works here. I think that it should. We are booted up now, back in the Facebook group. We are back on YouTube. Let's have you guys chime in. I want to make sure that everything actually worked and that you guys can actually see and hear me and that things are actually firing up the way that it's supposed to. Let's get this back up and running. Hello, everybody. Arrow with Black Arrow Collectibles. We are restreaming now. We should be in on the Facebook group relatively lag free. I can see it looks like our frames are at 29, which is good. Audio 200. We're streaming at 6.5 megs, which is right on target. And then we're also streaming on YouTube. So hopefully you guys can all hear me. I'll slow it down a little bit so that I can make sure that we are in here together because I want to make sure that you guys can hear me and see me well. Um, This is our weekly update news show that we do every Monday night. We do it right around 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. And tonight is a really special episode. Let's see, waiting for people to tune in to make sure that we're all actually getting here and that you guys are able to see us. Let's see here. I want to make sure that we are streaming and that we show up for all you guys. We should be showing up here. It says that I'm live. And I should be showing up as a live viewer here. All right. I want to make sure that you guys can log in and see us on YouTube, log in and see us on our Facebook Pokemon Trade Buy Sell group. Trade Sell Buy, big white logo, yellow Pokemon. We've reached 80,000 members, which is freaking huge. There's not a lot of groups on here that have reached 80,000 members. And this is kind of a congratulatory episode that we're going to group in with our weekly update. We're going to do a free giveaway tonight and explain, hey, what's happening? All right. So, can you hear me a little bit better, Carrie? Do we sound better? Do we look better? Much better. Okay. And I keep saying we, but it's only me. Good. All right. I'm glad that I look better here, and I'm glad that I sound better. Perfect. We're down to 2 streams now instead of the 4, and I lowered the quality a little bit for my bandwidth can handle it, but my PC probably can't. So all right, I'm glad you guys are here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with the news. We're going to look at a couple of things. We're going to talk about the 2 new sets, which we already talked about last week, but I want to burn a little bit of time tonight so that viewers and commenters can be in here so that we can start working towards that giveaway. The way that it's going to work for anyone who's tuning in now, or for anyone who watches this sped up a little bit before we finish the video, we got a couple of rules. So, as a group, Pokemon Trade Sell Buy, we reached 80,000 members. And at 80,000 members, I wanted to do a big giveaway. It's not going to be quite as big because Roberto and I are the only two that have been donating into the group fund, but that's going to get bigger as the group gets bigger and as people are making more sales and more trades and buying more. What we do is every time we run a giveaway or a waffle, or every time we sell something, I send about 5% to the fund. And the fund pays for us to do giveaways, and it pays for us to help reimburse scams, and it helps us do all the little marketing stuff that we do to make the group grow bigger. It pays for our random.org membership that we use so that we can run reliable and safe giveaways, things that can't be rigged, things that can't be manipulated behind the scenes, which is what fills all these groups with scams and shitty people. So, all that costs money. So, anyways, we didn't have the money to do a giveaway, but I wanted to do something big for 80,000. So I'm turning this into a marketing ploy here. So I own Black Arrow Collectibles, and we started a year ago. We reach 1 year old this month, and we do a lot of Pokemon. I would say Pokemon's probably around 10 to 15% of our business right now, which when we started really ramping up sales in December, it was a lot less. We were doing, I mean, Pokemon was probably 2% of our business. So now it's considerably higher. Obviously, now I help admin and mod a couple Pokemon groups, a few Lorcana groups. We're getting really big into TCG, which, as a 36-year-old, I was into it until, 2003, 2004, and then I fell off for 20 years. And I picked the worst time to get into it. I got back into it probably 4 or 5 months before Prismatic came out, which was just it was awful. I had no idea what the landscape was gonna look like 6 months later. If I had known, I don't know what I'd be I don't know if I'd still be working it the same way, um, but, uh but it's crazy. Just a totally different world, than what I signed up for. So, we do a lot of collectibles. We have over 500, sales on eBay in the last year. We've shipped to probably 6 or 7 countries. And as a thank you, I know that this is a Pokemon group. I know that it's a thank you for the Pokemon group. So I set up kind of a a a, a ploy to build up to better rewards to try to ship something out to somebody tomorrow. And part of that is working this video. We don't get paid from Facebook or YouTube, but someday we'd like to make $1 on a YouTube video. But we're starting small. We have less than 200 subscribers. So I'll go over the rules real quick right now. What's up, Mike? What's up, Steven? What's up, Kerry? We've got a couple of viewers now on Facebook and on YouTube. You guys are chirping at me from different sections right now. But basically, how it's going to work is wherever you guys are watching us right now, I want you to head over to our YouTube channel, Black Arrow Collectibles. If you are watching us on YouTube, you'll also see your comments pop up on our stream, because right now just the YouTube is feeding over to it, because I'm on my personal account, not Black Arrow's Facebook account. Black Arrow's comments will go to the stream, but my personal account does not go to the stream. So head over to YouTube. Your first thing that you need to do is you need to subscribe to us and like the video. When you subscribe and like the video, drop me a comment. I've got some paper here. We're going to do it old school. That way, nobody has to fear any sort of manipulation behind the scenes. And I like doing the live drawings. They're fun. They just take forever. So we don't do them very much, but I'll write down your name. They're going to go into a surprise box because I thought that was pretty fitting. We'll shake it up. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to pull a name. You must still be here at the end of the video. When I say your name, if I say, Kerry, you won, you got to write in that you're here, and woohoo, you get whatever we built up to. Once you get that, we'll talk offline. I'll grab your address and I'll ship it out tomorrow. The plan was to start with a Fusion Strike booster pack, which let's see, I got one right here. So we'll start with the Fusion Strike booster, and then what I figured is we would add a booster pack for every 50 subscribers that I get. We have 80,000 people in this group. I have 200 subscribers. I want this to be big. I want YouTube to be big. I'm not a rip and shipper. I'm not a scammer. I'm an ethical business that's trying to build a brick and mortar at some point and trying to build a safe group with people who like doing business with me, people who respect the name, and people who know that I'm not some scumbag, because there's a lot of scumbags out there and there's a lot of people that are trying to day hustle, and there are a lot of people that are just getting into this to make a couple bucks, and I get that, and this is the right time to do it because Pokemon's up 200, 300, 400% of what it was. I want to be here for the long term. And Pokemon's not i- it's a good part of our business right now, but it's not even half of our business. We have a lot of other TCGs that we do. We have no distribution yet. But I want to get some, but almost all distributors now have completely shut down online retailers as new stores. So until we get a physical location, it's going to be very difficult for me to get distribution, but we're working on it. So in the meantime, we have 80s, 90s, 2000s, sealed Star Wars, Marvel, DC toys. We've got statues. We've got sports memorabilia. We have all kinds of stuff. But I'm not here to plug any of that. I'm here to plug our Pokemon products because this is a Pokemon. Thank you for reaching 80,000 views. So we're going to start at a Fusion Strike booster pack. So we've got a couple of names. I'll chime in here to see who's subscribed, who's commented, like and subscribe to our YouTube. I want to see that build. And then I'll write down your name. I'll throw it in the surprise box. And then once we get to 50, I'll add another booster pack. And once we get to 100, I'll add another booster pack. If we can get to 1,000 tonight, I will send out a sealed ETB with it. I figured a Stellar Crown would be kind of nice because they're not very easy to find retail right now. You can find them online, but TCG pricing is obviously fairly high. So if we can get 1,000 subscribers, I'd love to send that out and, what is that? Is that 20 packs? 10, 2 yeah, that's 20 packs. So we'd be sending out 20 booster packs plus the ETB. That would be fantastic. I would be so happy to do that. That would go a long way towards building YouTube up towards our really pushing the algorithm and really push us in the right direction. So, who has already subscribed here? I'm watching our Facebook comments. I'm watching our. All right, so Invasion. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna write down Invasion TV. That works for me. Invasion TV. All right, I got that. All right, one in. Who else we got? We got Kerry. All right, I'm gonna write down the it's Steven, go figure. I'm gonna write down the usernames though, because I don't want to run into any issues where I say the wrong name. So, Kerry, you are NoFX. All right, NoFX. You are in. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fold these up when they go in. That way they're easier to grab later. And then I'll shake them all up and I'll draw one. Now, when I call your name at the end of the video, if you are still not here, and I know that there's lag, I know that there's time, so I'll hold off. Thank you, Jeffrey. I see you on here, and I saw it pop up that you were doing that. So, Jeffrey Stark, thank you for subscribing, pal. I appreciate it. Where was I going? Oh, you must say that you're here at the end. If not, and I give you, 20, 30 seconds because of the lag, and you're not here, I'm gonna pull another. And I'm gonna keep pulling. I'm telling you, if I have to pull 1,000 names tonight because there were 1,000 people subscribing, I would be fucking pumped because that would be fantastic. That would do a lot for our YouTube. So I'll rehash these rules in a little bit once more people tune in. Right now, what I'll do is, since it's just me for now, all right, Lewis, I'll throw you in. Let's see. You subscribe to our YouTube, I hope, and make sure you like the video, Lewis. And I'll take these little breaks throughout this to make sure that I don't miss any names. If I miss your name, yell at me and get other people to yell at me. And everybody play as a team here. If I miss something because I'm reading or ripping packs or something. I don't want to miss anybody. I don't want to piss anybody off, and I want all the goodwill. So, all right, let me get in here. Let's see. Let me break in. So, what I want to go over is we haven't had a lot of news come through this week, but I want to talk a little bit about last week's news. I'm sure most of you, whether you've been in this hobby for a day or whether you've been here for um, uh, 10 years at this point, you guys have all seen Black Bolt and White Flare. It's coming after the Destin Rivals set. It's going to break all kinds of fun little English records. It's probably going to break a couple of Japanese records. It is going to be a massive set. We are talking over 800 cards for a complete set. I'm working on 44 master sets or something like that right now. I don't think I've worked on a single set that's over 400 cards yet. This is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. Now, is it going to be printed to the ground? Who knows? Is it going to be readily available everywhere at launch? God, I hope so. But for now, I want to use up a little bit of time. I want to go over these sets. I want to show you what they look like. I want to show a little bit of artwork. I want to talk about what's included because I want to build this count of people in here so that everybody can subscribe and tune in and see kind of what's happening. Actually, let me move this Facebook one over too so that I can see all of the Facebook. That's all right. You missed the rules. That's okay. I'm gonna rehash the rules in a little bit. Just keep watching, and then I'll be able to explain kind of what to do for the giveaway. I'm going to be reading right here anyway, so I'm sure I'm going to miss comments. So, Black Bolt and White Flare special sets revealed in English. We're using Poke Beach. It's the only news site that I use for Pokemon. They're fantastic. Water Pokemon Master, who I think is the owner, I forget his name now, John, Eric, I don't know, but he's fantastic. He is always up on things, super quick. The translations are great. Whoever he's working with or whoever he uses for translations, he's really good. If you are tuning in, head over to our YouTube, like, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, unsubscribe and resubscribe, and then comment from the YouTube page. I'll see that that'll populate up here on OBS, up on the stream. I'll write down your name. I'm gonna put it in a surprise box. At the end, I'm gonna draw a name. I'm gonna say, "Hey, Adam, you won. Adam, you've got 30 seconds to reply back that you're here, and then I'm gonna ship out some Pokemon product. The more subscriptions I get, the more likes and follows I get. I'm gonna keep adding to the prize pool of what I ship out tomorrow. Right now, we're at a Fusion Strike Pack. All right, so Black Bolt, White Flare. Let's see what we got. So we are heading back to the Unova world, which I don't think was a very desirable set. Um, I'm not a Unova fan. I know that there are some of you out there, but I don't think it's widely regarded as a fantastic set. They did some really cool things, and right now, just from a TCG standpoint, they are marketing it wicked cool, wicked dope. So we're getting them at some point between July and the mid August level. Right here is Black Bolt. So we are going to get a dual release of two completely separate ETBs. I think they were even going to have separate card counts, kind of like a game. I don't know. I'm still waiting on the final details here. But Black Bolt, that's some sexy artwork. It looks really good. I'm really excited for it. We've got our promo card here. We've got our Pokemon Center branding. Of course, if you're brand new, I'll educate you real quick. Pokemon Center is the official shipper and online store. They have the most rare, prestigious stuff because they put the Pokemon Center stamp on them. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. Invasion. I'm really pumped. We're gonna get to open some on the channel. I don't know how, because once again, we don't have distribution yet. But a year into our online store, hopefully we'll be able to get some. Hopefully distribution will open up the floodgates again for online stores at some point for people that have a track record, who have a following, who have Facebook channels and YouTube channels and a huge eBay store and does Facebook groups and goes to expos, and the people who are not robbing customers blind by charging 500% MSRP on all their product and stuff like that. So anyways, first we have to open Destin Rivals, which I'll talk about in a little bit. We do have some Destin Rivals coming in. We should be able to open a pretty good amount with Prismatic. That was our first set that we opened. Actually, our first two streams as a company, we opened up a shitload of Prismatic and a ton of other stuff because I hadn't opened Pokemon cards in like 15 years. So we were opening all kinds of ETBs that, in retrospect, now 6 months later, maybe we shouldn't have opened as many as we did. But we opened a ton. We opened probably 90 Prismatic packs right off the bat. We got a Sylveon and an Espeon, which I know a lot of people are opening 100 packs and they're still not pulling a special illustration. So we got really lucky opening around 90 packs and pulling two. Journey Together, we opened probably half that. We probably opened less than 50 packs, and we were only like 29 cards short of a master set. 333 cards in a master Journey Together set, and we crushed it. Destin Rivals, hopefully we get a couple of ETBs. I know that we're going to be getting some booster bundles. Here's hoping. I will camp out outside of GameStop for 10 hours to get a booster box because I'm not above camping out. I'm not, I don't think that there's anything wrong with camping out. I feel terrible that not everyone can do that. I feel awful that so many people get looked down upon saying, man, your time is worth more than that. Who cares? It's my time, man. I want to open these cards. I want to have the cards. I want to work on a set. I want to be first to the starting line. Ah, screw all you haters. Don't listen to all the people that bitch and complain about you standing outside of GameStop for 4 hours in line. It's your time. Do what you want. And if you're a reseller and a scalper, we can do a whole separate video on that about how I feel about it and how I feel about your margins and price points and the ethics of that sort of thing. But really, it's here nor there. Get your product when you can. It's insane right now, and the pricing is through the roof. If you can get it for MSRP, find a way to get it for MSRP. So anyways, Black Bolt, really sexy. Collect that Pokemon Center stuff if you can, because that skyrockets in value by, I don't know, 12 million% within a couple of years of release. There's basically nothing rarer than these Pokemon Centers. Under it, we've got the next set, which is White Flare, which obviously has Reshiram there on the front. I gotta have coffee to keep up with you guys on the stream. Um, really excited for White Flare. I am a black guy, Black Arrow Collectibles. I like the black aesthetic, which is odd because I play as, the white healer, the holy knight. I play as all the white categories in video games. White categories. I probably can't say that. We're not monetized yet. I can say whatever I want. Looks really good. I really like the white on pink. They are releasing with everything. It's not like how they did it with Prismatic, where they stagger out. I'm sure they're going to stagger some of the releases, but we are getting everything with the set. We're getting binder collections. We're getting regular released collections. We're getting Victini collections. We're getting sticker packs. We're getting mini tins. We're getting booster bundles. We're getting starter decks. We're getting all kinds of stuff. We're going to have single sleeved. Commenting on YouTube works as well. Perfect. I like to hear that. Um, Once again, a shitload of cards. We're gonna have over 800 cards in a master set. I don't exactly know how many it's going to be, but 800 is a very, very large amount. Too large, too big. It's too big of a set. It's probably not gonna fit in one of my. I think I'm using 1-inch binders right now to design my whole collection. So I'll do a separate video on that. Right now, I'm probably like 25 binders through. I've got a couple of master sets that are probably around 80% complete, but most of them are probably in like the 50 to 60 range. I haven't bought any singles. I haven't worked on completing any yet. What I've done is over the last month and a half, I've probably bought 12,000 bulk cards and bulk collections. Yes, we get a brand new rarity card. What is it called? Is it called the BW? Black and white rare BWR. I think that's it. Hold on, it's on here somewhere. I don't want to skip it right now. I think it's called BWR, which is a brand new card illustration in monochromatic black or white design. Brand new rarity, something that we've never had. So, as a reminder, we're getting our split set, we're getting a brand new rarity. We're getting over 800 cards. We're getting a ton of rares and all kinds of mythical and legendary Pokemon that I don't think we've gotten in a very long time. Three full parallel sets, just like Prismatic. We're getting the Pokeball, we're getting the Master Ball, and we're getting a shimmering across the card. I'm not sure if that's going to look like the Cosmic Foil, like what they did in the past. I haven't watched any videos on what it looks like yet, but this is gonna be a huge effing set to collect. Absolutely massive. And I've got a really good feeling that they're gonna print it to the ground. I think that they Man, I've talked to so many, distributors, and I've talked to so many people that are in the know, that are supposed to know more than me and more than the little guy, and, they say, what is it? I think Pokemon starts printing 4 months in advance to a release, or maybe it's even 6 months. I'm really hoping that Journey Together, Destined Rivals, maybe they printed 4 months in advance, 6 months in advance, but I hope that the printers were only half working on those sets, and I hope the other half have been working on this since day 1, because with this many cards and with their failed Prismatic launch, with how shitty and crazy that was, and they did better with Journey Together, and I think they're gonna do better with Destined Rivals. I think they're gonna kill it with Black and White here. I think that they're gonna do really, really well. That's my expectation. I hope that they've been printing this set for a very long time. Because with over 800 cards, they have to flood the market with cards, or else nobody's got a chance to collect them all in the next couple of years. What's Pokemon's slogan? Collect them all, got to catch them all. We can't catch them all if we don't have the product. So hopefully they've been printing this for a very long time. I hope that they print well beyond what they normally print, which we're gonna have a couple of retired sets probably in 2025. I think we're gonna have a lot of retired sets in 2026, sets that have already been out for 2 plus years. Um, Maybe this one will buck the trend. Maybe this one will be around for 3, 4 years. Who knows? I don't know. What do I know? Hopefully in a year I'll have distribution and I'll know slightly better. That would be great. Once again, here at Black Arrow Collectibles, we do not have distribution yet, because every distributor that I've talked to has shut down distribution for online only retailers. We don't have a brick and mortar yet. I'd like one someday, but it's really impossible to afford that as a startup right now. somebody who doesn't want to deal with a ton of credit. I want to work with liquid only if I can, and that means working really hard and working in the trenches and working in the warehouse and working in all the workshops and basements that I can find to be able to collect and house our inventory. So hopefully we'll get there. And when I do get there, I'll be as transparent as I can with what's happening, with what the markup is, with what MSRP is, with what allocation is, because I don't know if you know, but I've already lost a ton over the last couple months. I People have followed this Strange Adventures stuff. I'm not afraid of dropping your name. I don't know why so many people are. Probably because they're bigger than me and they're worried about the fallout. I ended up having a ton of pre-orders. I got on the Strange Adventures boat the night that they had the release out. And if you're not familiar with it, I'll summarize it real quick. They had they opened up pre-order for Destin Rivals. They opened up pre-order for every single product, and they had no limit, and they had no cap. So for days, you could go on there. You could order 1,000 booster boxes if you had the money. You could order a ton of everything, whatever you wanted. And what they said was you weren't going to get charged until it shipped. Well, then it came out a couple days later that they had a bug in their system, and a lot of people got charged. This guy got charged. I got charged for everything that I pre-ordered there, which fortunately my eyes were not too big for my stomach. It didn't completely railroad us, but it sucked. It was not a good time to see all that money gone. And then we find out in the last couple of weeks they've been posting daily because they are just absolutely screwed. They're in big trouble. They got a ton of free loans, interest free from all of us that pre-ordered through them. They got allocated 0.0.0.0.0. Lots of points, points that you don't even need, points that don't even matter. 0.00000. They got nothing. And so now what do they do with all this money? So now they put in, oh my God, it's even worse now. Now they're really trying to rob people with black and white. They are begging people to continue to keep pre-ordering from them. All right. So they want you to head to their website. They want you to pre-order as much black and white as you can. But ready? Here's the rub. They still have no allocation, but they're talking with their lawyers so that they can get in touch with the Pokemon company to try to get out to try to scare the Pokemon company into giving them allocation because they have so many pre-orders to fulfill. Are you kidding me? You think you have more pre-order? GameStop, Walmart, Target, all these companies could have opened up unlimited pre-orders and you'd have 1% of what they had. And you did unlimited pre-orders at MSRP. Anyways, so they're trying to scare the Pokemon company into getting them stuff. But ready for this? So you order the black and white product through them. They only take a 10% deposit, which they take immediately. They're going to sell it for MSRP. But ready, if they don't get the product or if you cancel your pre-order, you lose your 10%. So here's the deal. You either pay the 10% and you get the product and you end up paying 100% of MSRP, or you cancel your order, or you don't get the product and you lose 10% right off the bat. It is a non-refundable 10% deposit on their black and white. They did not allow that for full time. They did not allow unlimited pre-orders or any of that crap. Stay away from them. I already canceled all my pre-orders for the first set. I've already got all kinds of um, fights in with the bank. Jeff, I respect your decision to wait on a brick and mortar until ready. Brick and mortar, it's a ton of pressure. Exactly. 2 grand a month, that's just in rent. What about exactly? What about all the other expenses? What about water? What about electricity? What about all the crap that I have to buy anyways as a business expense? Do you know how many penny sleeves I've gone through? Because I penny sleeve every single hollow. Every single one of them. If I get the same reverse, foil 400 times, they get 400 sleeves. I don't put a single foil into my bulk or into my binders without it being sleeved. Just there, I've gone through another, 200 bucks, on this set, and I'm buying them at 10,000 a pop. Anyways, brick and mortar, it's in the future. I just don't know how future it is. But stay away from Strange Adventures. If you see them pop up somewhere, you guys are welcome to come after me. I don't really care. You're like a California comic book company or a Canadian comic book. You're something like that, and you did a lot wrong. And there's a lot of people that are already roasting you. Rattle's already done a video on you. Pokey NE's done a video on you. Poke Rev's done a video on you. But Rev and NE, they're not naming names because they're trying to keep the peace, and they're trying not to get the armies and all the keyboard warriors up in smokes. But I don't care. I got 200 subscribers. I'll roast you all day. Um, so, anyways, craziness. If you're just tuning in, if you're on our YouTube, if you're on our Facebook, we're running an 80,000 group congratulations Pokemon package tonight, a giveaway. Um, Head to our YouTube, subscribe if you're already subscribed, unsubscribe and resubscribe so that I see it ping, and then comment. Comment on our YouTube video, comment so that I see it here in the chat. I will rip off a piece of paper because we're going analog. We're going old school here so that nobody can bitch and complain. I write down your name. I throw it in a surprise box. At the end of the video, I'll pull a name. If you're here, you're going to type in that you're here. And right now, we're at a Fusion Strike booster pack, which I will send out tomorrow. Every 20 subscribers, I will add another booster pack. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers, which would be freaking insane, we will send out one of our ETBs. All ETBs that Black Arrow Collectibles send out, I will only sell an ETB with a protector on it. I don't care if you rip it. I don't care if you're a collector, if you're going to give it to a 3-year-old who's going to chew on the cards. Everything gets shipped with a protector because the ETBs suck, and a lot of people collect for value right now. I mean, they just do. Not, I think a lot less people are ripping than we all think. And me as a collector, I want a little protective case on it. I want to prevent it from getting ripped. I want to prevent it from excess dust and water and all that crap. So every ETB that we have, we put in a case. Back to black and white. Pokeball, Master Ball, shimmering across the card. Maybe that'll be like the Cosmic that I know that they've done for like the EXs and the V Stars. And I think for something, it was an actual foil. They just had it on the foils and it was super rare. You know, I think they called it Cosmic. I don't know. Maybe it'll be like that. Like all special sets, they will not sell booster boxes or individual packs of these set. You can only get Black Bolt and White Flare inside of these special products. Do I agree with Poke Rattle that Whatnot pack openings are a scam? It's a good question. So I have a lot of friends that do a lot of Whatnot, not as sellers, but as buyers. And everybody was trying to convince me to do that. Why? Because I'm able to get products. I'm able to get stuff. Um, yeah, I know. 2,000 a month would be really nice. Yeah, 6 to 13K. I just want a little store. I just want something small that I can put up all the collectible toys that I ship on eBay anyways. And I want space. So I don't have to keep things in a couple of separate spots and fill out a quarter of my house and all that. Anyways, back to Whatnot. I've never bought anything on Whatnot. I know a lot of guys that have bought things on Whatnot. They've all pretty much had good experiences. I have watched a lot of videos of people with shit experiences. So I've never really watched Rattle's videos. I watched him a couple weeks ago when he did the Poke Dads thing because part of this group is all the Poke Dad drama and trauma. And so I watched a bunch of him today, and he was talking about Whatnot, and he was watching this kid rip things on his dresser with already open packs, and he was banning, and he was jumping around from stream to stream. I actually love the idea of rip and chips. I think it's neat. I think it's a good way for somebody who's got the money to be able to sit in their bed and buy packs. They don't have to walk into a store. They don't have to they don't have to wait in line. They don't have to wait in the cold in the winter. They don't have to wait in the muggy morning weather in the summer. They don't have to try to wake up at 3 a.m. to catch a Target restock on the East Coast. They don't have to make sure that they're banging out of work at 11:42 on a Thursday to try to sit in a Pokemon Center queue for 2 hours. I actually really like the Rip and Chips. These guys can get packs for maybe cheaper than MSRP. They charge a couple bucks over MSRP. Everything's handled. The problem is it sounds like everybody sucks, and it sounds like everyone is a scam, and it sounds like it's almost impossible to find someone reputable. The amount of people that I've heard taking Umbreons and doing resealed packs, and the amount of just shade for people that are charging 7 times MSRP on a booster pack so that somebody can watch them rip it online and stuff like that. It's a lot. I wouldn't hate doing it someday. I would do it differently. I've been watching Whatnot since it started. You just need to go with people you trust. The problem is how do you build up that trust? Don't join a random person's stream and allow a potential issue. Sure, but how do you start? That just means that the rich get richer. The people who are already built up, who are already established, they're just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. And the small guys, they can't get a foothold. Look at me. I'm using, YouTube for 6, 7 months. I built a company now with, almost 1,200 followers on our Facebook, which is really neat. We've only got 200 subscribers on YouTube. We don't even have 200. So I'm literally starting from the basement here trying to build up a YouTube. It would be the same thing with Whatnot. I would do things differently though, and I would do things in a I don't understand why everyone on Whatnot doesn't do it. If you look at me, if you are a person who streams on Whatnot and rips, and if you are a person who watches and purchases things from rips, the best thing that you can do is not ruin your integrity, not ruin your business ethics, not destroy your morals over a $2,000 card or a $400 card or a $200 card. Hey, I'm really hard up. I just pulled the Star Me V. I'm going to figure out a way that I can get this from the kid and not have to ship it out. It's not even the stealing cards that's the problem to me. It's that Whatnot does that. Well, because Whatnot's just, they're a middleman, and you have to go with middlemen that you trust. And Whatnot is probably legally, they're probably up to their ears in issues, and they probably can't handle it all, and they're probably figuring it out, and it's probably going to take time for the market to correct and for them to correct what they've done to the market. This is how I would do it. Why do most of these Whatnotters just have one camera? Because it's very difficult to set up multiple cameras on Whatnot, from what I understand. There are ways to do it. I would do that. Do you know I have 5 cameras in this room. I have 6 cameras in this room, all right? I would make sure that 3 were going on every one of my streams. Now, I have the second camera show up because my partner, Black, is supposed to be here, but he's not. I would have a second camera set up, ready to go. I would have a third camera, set up, ready to go, because I think it's so important, um, to be ethical. And if you're gonna take people's money and rip packs, you're already getting the joy of ripping, which is probably how you started. You probably actually enjoy ripping packs. Why wouldn't you? That's a really shitty job if you don't enjoy ripping, packs. So I'd have a camera on me right here. You'll see when I go to open packs later, I've got a camera right here below me. And then I've got a camera set up behind me. I'd have a camera on my back. That way you can't see me go under the table and swap out a pack. And I would have all the packs out in front of you the whole time. And you'd be able to see me so that if I was reaching behind my head to scratch, somebody wasn't standing behind me that I handed a pack to, and they handed me an Evolving Skies that's got crap in it, and then I rip it. I don't understand why everyone doesn't do this. I wouldn't do it on Whatnot, and I don't know what Drip is, but I'm familiar with it. I wouldn't do it on Drip. I hope that someday I'm just big enough on here, maybe next year, that I can just do it right on here. I see 40 people in the stream, and I could say, "All right, hey, you know what? I'm gonna rip this Fusion. Who wants it? We'll start the bidding at 5." And 5, 4. Oh, it's at 8, 8, 7, 6. Oh, it's at 10, 10, 9, 8. And we would do that. "Oh, all right, Jeff, you won, $12. Let's see what's in it." You'd be able to see it on 3 separate cameras and know exactly what you're gonna get. And you know what? You'll already trust me because I didn't start this way. I didn't start with the rip and ships at a time when everyone's already getting skewered, and how many people are scamming people and whatnot? It's probably kind of a small amount. The problem is, just like any review and any negativity, the negative always overshadows every person who writes a negative review on something. They're writing 10 negative reviews to the one positive review. What do you got, David? Drip is just Whatnot for cards only. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I get that. I get that. I have a Whatnot channel. I've had a couple of people watching, got a couple of sales, just haven't had a full chance to get it going. From what I understand, man, it takes a long time. It takes 6 months to get traction. And the best way to get traction is to be doing constant free giveaways. You know what makes it hard to do free giveaways? Having money to afford to do free giveaways. It's like it's the snake that eats the tail, to spite itself. And it's a cyclical, shitty cycle. It's very hard to start that way. So I'm trying to build a business first, a business that's sustainable, a business that people respect my name, and they know that we're selling things under TCG, and they know that we're putting in the work and the hustle. And Fortunately, we're not all just Pokemon cards, which is great. I don't have to ride and die on this hobby. Now, this hobby has been very good for us. It's allowed me to build some master sets. It's allowed me to collect. It's allowed me to open a lot of packs, which I think is awesome because I'm a 36-year-old man child and I love this kind of stuff. But I have to do it smart, and part of doing it smart is making sure that I'm not burning bridges and that I'm not diving in too hard too fast. And Pokemon is a shitty thing to do hard and fast right now, because you will run out of money very quick and you will get a really bad name. If I was selling all these products, I don't know how many of you watching have seen our waffles, which waffles have their all their own thing, but um, anyways, I don't know if you've seen them, but I promise everybody that shipping will be included, that every product will be under TCG. Our products have averaged about 22% under TCG shipped, for everything. We've had waffles as high as some of the products are going literally for MSRP because you know how the balance works. Some products are super expensive, some have not been so expensive, but because I'm discounting the entire lot altogether, some of these products are literally getting shipped for MSRP or less, um, which I don't have distribution. I'm buying a lot of stuff from second and third hand market. I'm buying stuff at MSRP when I can find it. But I don't need to be as greedy as all these big cut. I also don't have the overhead. I don't have the store. I don't have employees. I don't have shit like that. But I use greedy. I shouldn't use greedy. That's such a negative term. But for the sake of me not breaking out a thesaurus, I'm not as greedy as everyone else. I can sell things for 20 and 30% under TCG and still make enough money to grow this business. It's not enough money to survive. This is not my only business, but it's allowing me to grow this business, which is how we can do something like a free giveaway tonight. Um, David, I think I saw you over at Facebook. Facebook comments aren't coming to the stream because I'm streaming through my personal Facebook and not Black Arrows. But what you need to do, anybody who's watching us right now on Facebook or on YouTube, if you haven't already done it, head to our YouTube. YouTube comments will come straight to the stream. Subscribe to us if you've already subscribed, unsubscribe and resubscribe, like and comment. I will write down your name. Analog, we're going manual here. I'll write down your name. I'll throw your name in the surprise box. I'll shake it up at the end. I'll pull a name. Right now, somebody gets a Fusion Strike pack, which I will ship out in the morning. For every 20 subscribers, I'll add another pack. Exactly, take me out to dinner. Exactly. You get it. Um, if we can reach 1,000 subscribers, which I really didn't think was going to be that hard, we got 80,000 people in this group. Who doesn't want free Pokemon product? We're in a Pokemon group where things are selling for 400% over market. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube tonight, which would be like 1,200 or so, I would ship out a Stellar Crown ETB in a protector. Which I don't know what's that ETB right now, $75, something like that. So it's not the worst, up from 50, but it's still something that I can't afford to do that I'm trying to do because I want to build a business and I want people to like us and I want people to trust us and I want it to work. So please subscribe to us on YouTube. Drop us a message. To be honest, I think you're bouncing around from video games to toys to Pokemon cards will help because a lot of guys are moving away from toys and games. Plus, you need to have lots of avenues. You can't I mean, there are plenty of people that are getting into the Pokemon business in the last 8 months, and they're gonna do just Pokemon, and you know what? They're probably gonna do fine. There's lots of people who are gonna make lots of money. To me, that's not a sustainable business right now, unless you can get it from distribution. If you can get it from distribution, great, because you can charge your markup, you can charge MSRP and still make money, you can charge under TCG and still make money. A lot of people, this is just gonna be a flash in the pan. You know, they're gonna make a ton of money in the next year, and then they're gonna get out because it wasn't sustainable or they couldn't hustle. For me, it makes sense to have lots of different things to do, and it makes sense, like I said, I'm trying to build a brand of people that like us when it's really hard to like people because the prices are so high. That way, when prices are low, I already have that huge customer base. I already have people that remember, hey, he didn't charge me $280 for a Journey Together booster box because he could. He charged $190. He made $30 over MSRP, even though TCG had it at $240. or I think Journey Together is only like $200 right now. But you guys understand the point. I want to be that person. I want to be that company. We want to be those people, and part of being those people is just limiting the greed. And that's a really tough thing to do when people are looking around and all they see is dollar signs and they see dollar signs everywhere. It's really hard to quell that hunger a little bit and make sure, listen, you got to look long term here. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Do you need to make that extra 10 grand this year at the expense of 800, 900, 1,000 customers that might patron your business over the next 5 years? Like, is it worth it? I don't know. It's the route that I'm taking. I've seen a lot of card shops come and go. I've seen a lot of card shops fail. I've seen a lot of card shops right now that can't sell anything because they're selling everything too damn expensive. So we'll see how it works. So black to black bolt and white flare. Let's see here. Black bolt and white flare. Oh, it looks like I have somebody coming into the house. It looks like black may have arrived. Black bolt and white flare includes 9 black bolts, so they're doing 9 packs in these ETBs. 1 illustration rare, which is going to be Thunderous or Tornadus, respectively. Various gameplay accessories, the dice and the flipper coins and all that jazz. The binder collection will come with 5 packs with Zekrom and Reshiram. Uh, Reshiram. The poster collection will have 2 packs and 2 packs, so it'll be split 2 and 2. 3 promos: Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott. 1 full-size 2-sided poster. You've got the mini tins, just like all the other tins. They're going to have 2 packs, but it's going to be 1 black, 1 white. Sticker, art card, tech sticker collection, just like what we're seeing with Prismatic and Destin Rivals once we get our hands on it. It's going to have 3 packs, but it's not going to be split. It's going to be 3 black or 3 white. Stickers, the Victini illustration, which I know people really like this card. I don't like it. It's like a nasty eye red. Yeah, I know. It's a nasty red card that just looks like actually, Jeff, you would like this reference. It looks a lot like the what the hell is it? The Virtual Boy. It looks a lot like the Virtual Boy, and I freaking hate it. Um, hey, my personal collection. It's something that I can always fall back on if I have to. Come on in. Black is here, everybody.
Hey guys,
Uh,
sorry,
what are we at here? He's only late by an hour. No big deal. He's here. At least he's got the
Hey
paper
guys,
chat.
sorry. Yep, my gloom hit me with sleeping powder.
He's
Took me a
here.
while to wake up.
Got to watch out for those glooms. Yeah, the Victini, we'll look at it, but it's yucky. Not a. So behind me is personal collection. So I was working on, actually, when I met Jeff a couple of years ago online. I was working towards my personal collection video game because I started a video game company a few years ago, Mod Master Consoles. Um, and I wanted to collect every CD game CIB for consoles. And so I'm up to almost 3,000 CIB games, I think, and no duplicates. I have special editions, I have legendary editions, stuff like that, but no duplicates. I don't have 5 versions of Destiny 1 CIB kind of thing. So I'm up, I think, over 3,000 games. And then for cart games, Super Nintendo, NES, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Genesis, I'm doing the same thing that we do with ETBs. Every single cart gets a protector. I don't have any games in my collection without protectors that are carts. And I'm working towards all those too, but not CIB. If it's a cart game, I don't care if it's got the manual or the box because a lot of them aren't coming with manuals anymore anyways. But if it's a CD game, I only collect them with full box art and manuals. So actually, over my shoulder here is most of my SNES. You guys won't be able to see it, but
Gotta get around that nice guitar.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I got my guitar behind me. You guys won't see it, but I probably have two, four. I probably got 60 SNES. I think most of them are behind me. I got NES in the closet over there. Over there in the closet, I've got my GameCube collection, N64, PS2, PS3, all my Game Boy stuff, and then I got a lot of consoles. Someday I'll do a tour around this room. If you're a Final Fantasy fan, actually, I'm gonna have a Final Fantasy 7 video coming out next week because I did something really cool this week that I want to talk about. But I'll do a tour of the room at some point. I've got Sephiroth's sword hanging. I've got Cloud's fusion sword. These are all life size. These are all real replicas. So Sephiroth's sword, Cloud's fusion sword. I have Squall's gunblade somewhere, but
Somewhere.
that's not mounted because Squall blows.
Aw.
I've got a lot of Halo stuff because Halo is one of my favorite properties ever made. So yeah, my son loves the Luigi Mansion games. My 7-year-old, he was really excited to play them. They'll be re-releasing GameCube Virtual Console for Switch 2, which I managed to get one. Thank you, Target. I managed to pre-order and get me a Switch 2. So moving along. Moving along. Let's get back to Pokemon because we're almost done with this, and then we'll do some ripping now that he's here for the fun stuff. And then we can
I'm always here for the fun stuff.
he is, because I only do the fun stuff when he's here. I only do the work on my own. So we will pull from the surprise box. I think right now we've got 4 or 5 people. Jen, yep, Jen, sorry, that's okay. Who else is on do we have anybody else over here on Facebook that's chiming in? Yeah, we got David. David, if you haven't done it yet, go subscribe onto our YouTube. Go on over and comment that you're here and that you're subscribed so I can write down your name and throw it in the box. Because what's in the box? A whole bunch of names of people who are going to get some shit, hopefully. What else we got? Each of the 156. Now, I don't know if any of the sets have ever contained all of the Pokemon. That's something that I'm not sure that I want to look into, but I think it's really, really cool. 156 Unova Pokemon will get a regular card, reverse holo, Pokeball holo, Master Ball reverse holo, and a special illustration rare. That's insane. It's insane. It's going to be so big, but you know what? It's going to give so much love to all these crap Pokemon that have gotten no love, or the random Pokemon like the ice
Or
cream,
the garbage bag.
or the garbage Trubbish, and
Trubbish is
all
from this
all
generation.
these wicked shitty Pokemon that a handful of people love. You're now going to get a special illustration rare, which I think is really cool, or an illustration rare, at any rate. I think it's dope, and we have a differing thought process on that. But I think it's so cool for some of those unsung heroes that really don't deserve an illustration rare that are going to get one now.
Yeah, once again, it's cool. I wish there wasn't an 800 card set. I'm not a fan of this idea, but hey, yeah, at least Trubbish will have a full art illustration.
Woohoo!
There you
I
go.
get a garbage bag that's going to have an illustration
Yeah.
rare. You know
Who
what?
doesn't want a Rotom as a lawnmower as a full illustration?
You know
Like,
what is illustration rare? Oh, you know what? I don't even want to find it because I don't want to be wrong. I'm picturing it right now, okay? There's a bicycle on the street. There's a kid riding down the street. There's Trubbish in a pile of 3 other trash bags in a recycling bin. That's his illustration rare. It's just beautiful. Sunset in the background. The kid could have an ice cream
you
cone
should
while he's
design this
riding his
card.
bike.
You
I
need
mean,
to design this
I think it
card.
sounds great. Moving video game stock to Pokemon stock, I think, is really, really risky. I agree, and that's why this is my personal collection and not inventory for Black Arrow Collectibles. Um, I know that disc rot is a thing. I know that discs are problematic. I keep everything climate controlled. I keep all of my carts sealed in plastic protectors. I keep all my games vertical instead of horizontal so that they don't. Horizontal tends to warp or it sits on a plastic and then you can get disc rot from that. I'm trying to do everything so that it's as well preserved as it can without me putting millions into this hobby that I'm not selling and I'm not making money off of. So, really trying to keep the wife and the family happy and with money. We'll look at these. I haven't seen a full English set yet. I don't even know if we have one yet, but it's still so early. We probably don't even have full translations. But Superior, I mean, that's a sick looking card there. Moving, we'll look at a couple. An adorable little Oshawott. What else we got? This is, oh God, it hurts so much. Tell me that doesn't look like the Virtual Boy. Oh God,
I
it's
think it
so
looks so pretty.
What?
I love the solid red.
It's gross and
Yeah.
it's offensive and it hurts the eyes. Now, Zekrom and Reshiram, you guys look bomb. These are going to be really cool cards. It's a little bit warped because I have it squeezed for the stream here, but you get the picture. I think they look dope. I think the texture, they almost look 3D printed, which I'm sure that's them just trying to show the texture on PC, but I think it looks really cool. Victini can burn. That card looks awful. I'm glad that you like it. This is exactly the point, though. All right. Imagine if he liked the ice cream cone. Well, now the ice cream cone gets a full illustration rare that I hate, and I think it's a crazy waste
Yep.
of money and awful. He likes it, so he really likes it. So anyways, let's bail out on that. Let's get in there. What's up, Brittany? Hey, Brittany, do me a favor. Go over to our YouTube and comment over there. So I can I don't want to miss your name here, and I'm trying to bounce around. It's a lot easier for me to see the YouTube names. And what do we got? We got David. I'll write down David's name because if he's here or if he's not, he still has to say that he's here at the end when I pull his name, anyways. So, David Pack. If you're just tuning in, head over to our YouTube, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, unsubscribe and resubscribe. I'm going to write down your name. I'm going to throw your name into a surprise box because, get it, it's a surprise. Tomorrow, I'm going to send out a Fusion Strike booster pack. If I can get 20 subscribers, we will add another pack. If we can get 1,000 subscribers, which it certainly looks like we're not going to do, even though we have 80,000 freaking members in this group. Come on, come out and Pokemon's up 400%. Come and get some free shit, all right? I'm going to pull your name at the end, and if we can get 1,000 subscribers, I'll send out a Stellar Crown ETB. Brittany, thank you, Brittany. Hello, Brittany. Brittany
Thank
Nardi.
you all for subscribing. We really do appreciate it.
It would be
Thank you
great
to
to
all of you.
it would be great to ship out to you because you're only like 20 miles from me. In fact, maybe I'll just hand deliver it to save on the shipping. All right, so we got that. All right, let's get to the fun stuff. I've already ranted about Whatnot. I've ranted about how I would do it with multiple cameras and why I think Whatnot is just it probably won't die because it's so big now, but
Yeah.
they're doing it wrong by not having a lot of cameras on them to protect themselves, to protect their image. It's just garbage.
They should have
Um,
longer bands and perma bands.
but Whatnot just can't they can't keep up on it. All right, so all that stuff over there was stuff that I thought that we could look at to rip.
Okay, let's stop right here.
Yeah, so why don't you figure out what we want to do here? Let me move this stuff out of the way.
All right. So right now, we're giving away a Fusion Strike, right? So let's do a Fusion Striker so people can see what they might get inside
Ooh,
their pack. So
it'd be kind of cool to pull a
yeah,
Gengar. You want to pull one and I'll pull one?
yeah, sure.
All right.
Pass it over.
You go first. So here, while he's opening up his,
Yep.
we've got these dual packs here. I think it's Chilling Rain and Fusion Strike.
Correct,
These
sir.
came out at Walmart over the last month and a half. I don't know if they're reprints. I don't know if it's old stock. I don't know if they went anywhere else. But we got a couple from Walmart. So Chilling Rain, Fusion Strike. They come with a Snorlax. They come with an Applin. They come with a Morpeko.
Yeah,
And they've got, is it an Entei? No, it's the electric dog, right? And the electric dog
there's your Applin.
thing there.
And
Hello,
more
Angie.
importantly,
Thank you.
there is my spirit animal or my spirit Pokemon, Snorlax.
See, look at this. Angie is a Snom fan. And you know what? Snom's not the worst. He's kind of cute. He looks kind of like a vagina, I guess. I don't know what he looks like. He
Oh,
looks rough, but he's adorable. And an
Morning
illustration rare for that is maybe just what you need. You know, you are the part of the 10 fans
You will
that want a
appreciate this
special.
set.
You will appreciate it. All right, Angie, let's throw you in here. Let me put
Okay.
you on the. See, we're not monetized yet, so I can say whatever I want. When we get monetized, I'll probably have to tone it down a little bit. But we're mostly all adults here.
Yeah.
So.
All right, well, let's go with this is the Fusion Strike pack. We have a white border back, so supposedly that means something good in there. It's Sword and Shield, which should be a 4 move to the front, I believe.
Yep, 4.
So we're gonna move 4 of those to the front. All right, we're gonna go for a flip. So if you all don't know, we play Guess the Energy here. So if we guess the energy right, me and Rob will high five. That's our little reward to each other.
We sure will.
We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go. It's electric.
It's not.
It's a darkness. All right. Let's see what we get here. Oh, let's get Darkrai after darkness.
Darkness.
Onar.
There we go.
Elsa. Veneri. Cloudpuck. Oh, the best thing is to watch me butcher all these Pokemon's names.
Yeah, he
Kinamo,
loves reading
Zora.
these names.
Caterpie.
Caterpie.
Ooh, I like that reverse holo electrode. And we end with an
Another
Absol.
Absol. You're awfully dark over there. You're awfully black.
Ambraka.
All right.
Ambraka.
We got Snorlax. We got this is awfully far away from me. let me adjust my camera. We got more Pecco. We got Snorlax. We got our Applin here. Those are the 3. Here, why don't you open up your next pack too?
Yeah.
While I adjust my camera here.
Sounds good. All right. Get that in its sleeve. All right, so second pack to come inside here are Chilling Reigns. Has a really weird offset in the package. Let's hope it didn't damage the cards by sitting in the package like that. Here's to hoping.
At least we're opening it and not reselling it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of shitty companies will only sell their shit. They'll only sell the things that look like crap. It's not the quantity, but the quality. Small but mighty fans. Exactly. And those are the small but mighty fans would also be part of Snom's OnlyFans. You know, everybody needs a fan. Everybody needs a fan. All hollows at Black Arrow Collectibles go into sleeves. We foil. We sleeve
all
every
hollow.
single, every foil, every hollow.
It's electric. It's a water.
It's agua.
All right. Echoing Horn.
Was Chilling Reign Sword and Shield? It was.
Let me adjust that so y'all can see it a little better. Sneasel. Snover. Blitzel. Ghastly. Coughing. Reverse Hollow Old Cemetery, and... Ooh!
Hey, we got a Celebi
nice.
V. All right, that's a
Yeah.
pull. We got a V out of that.
Yep.
I like it.
I'm
I
happy
like
with that,
it.
actually.
What's up, Matt? I see you over there on Facebook. Matt, do me a favor. Head to our YouTube. Subscribe. Like, subscribe if you've already subscribed. Unsubscribe, resubscribe. Drop us a comment on YouTube so that it pops up here on the stream, and I'll add your name to the surprise box for the giveaway. Right now, we're at a Fusion Strike Pack. We're at a Fusion Strike Pack. If we can get 20 subscribers, we'll up that. We'll do a second pack. I don't know what the pack will be, but we'll do a second. And if we can get another 912 subscribers in the next 25 minutes, we'll throw an ETB into the box. All right, Chilling Reign. I'll open up my first pack here. We already saw the coughing. We got code card there that will ship out eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go fire to follow the water. It's a grass. All right, we got Dynatree Hill, Flaffy, Karen's Conviction. We got another cough, or actually that was the first coughing. Galarian Mask, Snow Runt, Sweet, Cubfu. I don't know who Cubfu is. That's cool. We got Agatha, and we got a Greedent. Whoop-dee-doo, Mr. Greedent. I don't know who I like less, Greedent or Scovette, but both of these squirrels can go hit a mousetrap as far as I'm concerned. Fusion Strike. Yeah. Sorry, PETA, if you guys are watching. Once again, we're not monetized, so I can still say whatever I want. Someday when we're monetized, I'll change that up. All right. Code card that'll get sent out. Another Sword and Shield. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go Psychic for the Fusion Strike. Come on, Mew. Hey, we got a Psychic. All right. Let's get a Mew out of here. My son's pulled the Gengar. Primeape. Zarude. Delcatty. Hey, there you go, Angie. There's your Snom. Onyx. Jigglypuff. Which I have a Jigglypuff over here somewhere. We got a Durant. We got a Pansear. We got Onyx. And we got a regular Blissey. Damn, we got the Onyx reverse. What a bummer. Not what I like to see, but that's all right. You know, we don't open packs assuming we're gonna find Gengar. Yes, no! We don't open packs assuming we're gonna get a Gengar and Mew. But damn it, we want one.
Mew, yeah.
All right. What are we opening next?
All right.
We're doing all kinds of ripping tonight because I want to build up the subscriber count. We need the subscribers. We want to make $1 off of YouTube someday.
All right, let's start with 2 of these guys.
Join us. All right, what are we gonna
Everybody's
do?
favorite.
Is it a Great Ball and an Ultra Ball?
Quick Ball and an Ultra Ball, I think.
Oh yeah, maybe that is a Quick Ball, isn't it? All right.
You flip this up and you choose it.
Yeah. You always choose. So okay. Heads.
Tails.
Always. These are so tails heavy. If anyone ever flips these damn coins,
yet he didn't choose tails.
They're all tails heavy. Never say heads.
He knew this, and
heads
he
never
still chose
off.
heads.
It's all tails.
You sound like Bart right now.
What were you gonna
Rock.
take?
Nothing beats Rock. I'm gonna go with the Quick Ball.
Well, good because I wanted the Ultra Ball anyways. So fuck off.
Yeah. Look at that.
All right.
Sometimes we should just negotiate.
Maybe, but that doesn't sound fun. All right, right now we've gained 7 subscribers.
Well, thank
Keep
you
them
all
coming,
for
guys.
subscribing tonight. We appreciate it.
13 more
And we're on to the
subscribers.
fun stuff. Tell people that are currently subscribed. Tell your friends to watch now. We're doing the fun stuff. Getting to
Text
see
your
rips.
friends, text your mom, text your brother, text your cat, text your psychiatrist, text your doctor, text your garbage man. I text everyone. Get us 13 more subscribers, and we'll add a second pack to the package that
Alright,
goes out tomorrow
so
for free.
packs that came inside were 2 Scarlet Violet packs and an Obsidian Flames with
Perfect.
Quaxley
with a Quaxley.
coin.
All right, Quaxley coin can go to the coin graveyard.
I sent you to the coin graveyard.
Right, there you go. I just sent out Heidi. I don't know if you're watching, but Heidi, your Pokeballs went out, so you should be getting those hopefully tomorrow. But I want to open mine now. Come on, mother trucker. What was on the bottom of your ball? What was the number?
Oh, for those who care, this was an A22 ball.
A22.
Makes me think that these were redone, because I think A22 would have been a pack from 2022, I think.
I got nothing. I don't know. Oh, I was tearing it open from the wrong side because I'm a mongoloid. If
Why do you
you're
keep fighting with that?
if you're a new collector to the Pokeballs, they've got date codes on the bottom, which will usually, if they're not repacks, they'll tell you exactly what packs will be in it. So this is an H24. So H24, you go on Reddit, you find out what they're supposed to be. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but anyways.
Take the time, figure it out. Or just have fun and open it and see after you open it.
Rip the pack.
All right. So this is the regular Scarlet Violet pack. We only got to go 1 to the front here. All right. It's a fighting.
It's not.
It's a darkness. Getting a lot of those tonight.
The darkness.
All right. Coco. Drowsy. Hercos. Defiance Band. Drifblim. Kilowattle.
Yeah, there you go. Close enough.
Kilowattrel? Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
Drowsy.
Drowsy and...
Regular drowsy. Slow, bro.
Hey.
Roberto, I don't know if you're watching.
If he
but
was,
you
he'll
got
be
some
happy
slow,
with
bro.
this, yep.
Yeah, I don't think he's watching, though. All right. Let's see what
I
mine
like the
comes with.
background of that, though. That's pretty cool.
Mine's got an Obsidian. Mine's got a Scarlet Violet base and a Scarlet Violet base. So we both got the same ones out of different date codes because I'm pretty sure these are repacks. I think that some of these came from the Aldi balls that were re-released. I don't think everybody watching the stream has Aldi, but Aldi is just a store up here. And they carried Pokeballs for like 1 day a month ago, and they sold out everywhere. And pretty sure they were all MJ repacked balls, but
And they got out of the Pokemon game real quick.
yeah, and then they were. I mean, Aldi can't afford them, so they can afford the repacks though. All right, what is this? Scarlet Violet. So I got to go 1. 1?
Yes, Scarlet Violet is 1.
All right. What's the deal with Pokeballs being sold out day 1 with everything else? Usually Pokeballs are always available.
Because people are buying everything and anything. This is just any Pokemon product is gonna sell.
Jeff,
Anything.
everything, bro. I mean, most Pokemon products are up 1 to 400% MSRP. That means so here's why we bought some of these Pokeballs. All right, we were getting them for $14.
Yes.
$12? Were they 14?
No, they're 14.
$14. They come with 3 packs in them. Even the cheapest pack at market a month ago was like $6 a piece. So that means right off the bat, even if they all contained garbage packs, 6, 12, 18, the balls were worth $18. Now they're worth even more. Obsidian Flames is like $7.50. Scarlet Violet is like $7, and it's heavily on the rise right now. This was one of the cheapest packs in circulation. Not anymore. There's no packs under $6, which means getting 3 packs for $14 just make crazy sense. So all those crappy Pokeballs that you used to be able to find everywhere, because the packs don't sit in them perfect, and because they get these little bends to them, and they don't quite warp the cards, but there are plenty of balls that would warp the cards depending on how much they're tossed around. Like these cards are perfect, but anyways,
You see how crumpled the package actually is.
yeah,
It folds up on
we've
both
opened
sides.
Pokeballs that have had warped cards in them, and so they used to sit, and now they don't. All right.
Nothing sits.
So what is
Everything
this?
goes.
This is non-Obsidian Flame. This is Scarlet Violet. Let's go 2 for 2. Let's go with another Psychic. It's a Psychic. All right.
Kinda like your Psychic.
Psychic for Psychic. All right. Flabébé. Growlithe. Floricano, XP share. We got a reverse hollow Mankey. We got a
Ooh,
reverse Reveroom.
Varum. And
And we've got the regular hollow Reveroom. All right.
all
Woohoo!
right,
Well,
yes.
so far we pulled the Celebi. I like that. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep
Yep.
moving.
Let's do another Scarlet Violet pack here. We'll get this one quick because yeah, I've just seen two
If you're
Scarlet
just
Violets.
tuning in, like and subscribe to us on YouTube. Comment so that I can enter you into the free giveaway for tomorrow.
It's a fire. It's a grass.
It's not. It's
All right.
this.
Not good. Gorilla. Switch. Coco. Trio. The Judge. Floatzel. Ooh, reverse Hollow Growlithe.
Reverse Growlithe.
Reverse Hollow Pachirisu.
Oh, hey, there you go.
And
And the
an
stupid
Arboleda.
tree. The stupid Miyagi tree. All right. Let me open up another. Let's see what we got. We're going to go. What haven't we pulled yet? We haven't pulled a steel, right?
Nope.
Let's pull a steel. Oh, come on.
Ah.
Electric was my second guess. All right, Electric. Silicobra, Bisharp, Riolu, Go-Goat, Heracross, Defiance Band. We've got a reverse hollow Vitality Band. We've got a reverse hollow Pokeball. And we got a Professor's Research. Is that Professor Turo? I think it is. So far, I have not pulled a hit, but Obsidian Flame is going to have 7 Charizards in
And
it,
you'll pull
I'm
it because you
sure,
hate them.
because Charizard is the worst. If any of you have seen my timestamps, you will see that Charizard is the worst. There is no worse flying dragon, red, non-flying lizard, fire, water dragon
Speaking of
in
which,
Pokemon.
these packs were the worst packs to open ever. I did not want to
Yeah,
rip.
because they're probably 45 years old. They're brittle.
He's right, All right. Because it's Obsidian Flames, it's a fire. Ha! It's a fire.
Sure
No
is.
hits, but we're really on the high fives tonight.
Yeah, and we didn't get any high fives last week, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go see what we get here. Wooper. Weasel. Olive. Varum. Digzerby. Oh, Toxtricity is a reverse hollow. Toxo is a reverse hollow. So something that's regular for them? Ah! Absol EX.
Hey, there you go. He goes with your other Absol. Perfect. You're such an Absol.
Why did
Nice
I pull
job.
an Absol?
So, okay, so look, they used to
Cosmic.
call that the Cosmic. Now we're getting whatever thing that they're trying to say with black and white. I wonder if it's going to look like this Cosmic, and they're just rebranding it. So we'll see. Oh yeah, was your Celebi like that too?
No, the Celebi was no Cosmic on her.
You sure?
Let me check again.
I can't really tell. Am I wrong? All right, I guess I'm
No,
wrong.
she got some waves to her.
All right.
Nice little wavy hollow.
How do you know it's a her?
I don't know. Celebi, she looks like a her.
Celebi does look like a her, but you can't tell anymore. You're not supposed to judge.
But we're not monetized yet, so I can judge.
We are not monetized yet. That is correct. I'm gonna go water. It's a darkness. All right, Phantom. This is my Obsidian Flames. That's gonna hold the Charizard because he blows, and because we pulled 4 Charizards and 7 packs in a stream a month ago, and it was one of the worst nights of my life. Haldane Wooper.
That's not an exaggeration.
Small of Team Star Grunt. We've got a reverse hollow Entei. We've got a reverse Granbull. And we have a Darkrai, which we have a billion of these Obsidian Flame Darkrai's. Not what we needed, not what we deserved.
All right. We still going here?
All right, yeah, let's
All
keep
right.
going.
Let's go and let's do
Build those subscribers. If you're watching, we need subscribers. Go to our YouTube, comment, like, subscribe. Then I can write down your name, enter you into a drawing that we're going to pull right at the end of this. We do a new show every Monday night. Tune in with us. But I'm going to send out some free Pokemon product tomorrow, and it's only going to go to a subscriber.
Are we going to end up hitting all those?
I don't know.
Well, because I'm debating when to drop that into play.
Yeah, we can do.
Let's
Do it all for the Nookie, bro.
All right, so
3 of you will get that reference.
so we're opening Paldean Fates tin.
Mini tin.
Mini tin, sorry. So they came with one of the cards where they put all together, built an image. We only have the one, so you can't see what the full image was. Comes with a sticker, and then 2 Paldean Fates, which
Fates.
everybody knows what the chase card is here, right? Say it with me. Bubble Mew.
I never remember that Bubble Mew comes from these fates. Alright, I'll open first. You ripped first last time. Hey, it's Little Tank. Hi, Little Tank. What is this? This is a Scarlet Violet era pack, so we're gonna move 1. Come on. Ah, you suck. Alright, you're open now. Alright. We're green on here. This is why it's so hard to scam on Whatnot. That's what a pack opening looks like. If you're not putting a little bit of effort into the pack, it's resealed. Alright.
Hello,
Move
sometimes you put a
that.
lot of effort into the pack.
We're gonna go grass because I'm feeling grass again. Psychic, my 3rd psychic. I dropped the ball. Pineco. It's Pikachu. Ampy. Wow, I'm getting a lot of weirdos in this. Atticus, Doniphan.
Both ones, but,
Doniphan. You guys remember Doniphan, right? Our first next gen that appeared in a Pokemon movie.
Yep.
I've never seen this Pokemon in my life. Chimico.
Yeah, Chimico.
Mastiff. And Nopal. Revaroom. My life is a joke tonight. Womp womp.
Alright, so let's do something a little bit better here. Here we go. Oh, we got into that
No
one
effects
fairly
knew
easy.
it was a Bubble Mew. Let's see what we
That's
got.
the man that knows his cards. Alright, let's put that over here. Let's drop this down here. Boom.
Or a
I
woman.
haven't hit it yet. So let's go. It's electric. It's a fighting. Alright. Mankey, yeah, that's a fighting. It's Pikachu!
Oh my god, he got one too.
Graveyard. Scrafty. I like Generator. Swoobat. Professor's Research.
Alright.
Lechonk.
Lechonk.
And
And Professor's Research. Did you get
What
the
does it
reverse
mean,
hollow
these
and the
animals?
non-reverse?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Alright. Bring it on. Let's get some balls.
Alright.
Give me the balls.
I don't know what type of ball that is. And then we'll do the OG.
Alright, this is a luxury ball or a
No.
love ball? No.
Neither.
Might not be a love ball. Premier ball.
There you go. Alright.
It's a premier ball. I'll take the premier ball.
Alright.
You take the OG because I like the premier balls.
And I'm an OG man.
Premier balls. Premier balls everywhere. Balls everywhere. Balls everywhere. Premier balls everywhere. All right, you opened first last time. Subscribe. PokePause. Thank you. I will write down PokePause and add you here. Thank you for your next one. Oh, actually, wait. PokePause. Oh, you got me with a double. I like this. This will work. You can do this. Hey,
This
if
is
you've got
good.
more YouTube accounts, subscribe to us on multiple. That works. That increases the algorithm. That pushes us forward. Go ahead, do it. Because PokePause has already subscribed, but this works for me. Get another. PokePause collect.
By the
I
end of the
like
night,
it.
we have 17 Pokepaws.
I don't care. I don't keep making YouTube accounts. I don't give a flying Mew. I don't care.
He's
All
got a
right.
bot that creates them really fast. We're gonna
Premier
have to
Ball,
subscribe to
H24. I mean, I could sign up for a service like that, but we don't have the money for that right now. All right, Premier Ball. What do we got? We got a coin that is Quaxley, like most of the coins. We've got an Obsidian Flame and 2 Scarlet Violet. So,
That sounds
once
right.
again, just like my other, did I say H24?
Yep.
Just like my other H24, same stuff.
This is a D24. Drop those out. Boom. It didn't even. It came with stickers instead of a coin.
Oh, you didn't get a coin?
Yep. So instead we
Your
got a
Coco and a
Lechonk.
Lechonk.
And the packs were
That's
Scarlet
weird.
Violet, Obsidian Flames. Oh, and a
Yeah,
Paradox Rift. Changed up a little
Alright,
bit here.
well, Paradox Rift is probably the hit out of that. Just here for support. Aw, thanks. See? There you go. All you need is an email. Sign up more YouTube. You can get more. We only need 12 more to add another pack to
More
tomorrow's
YouTube, more
shipment.
fun.
Exactly. Get it. Help us support small business in any way you can, even if it's a little suspect. All right, let's move down. We're going to go fire because I haven't pulled a fire yet. Grass, that was so last pack. Sandile, Houndoom, Fido, Sanaconda, Katie. We've got a reverse Flittle. We've got a reverse Shark Cadet. And we have a King Gambit. Regular foil, standard.
All right, let's go with the Scarlet Violet open first.
Hey, that's what I did.
Destroyed the pack.
You're going to have a water in there. I'm not going to
You
lie.
think so?
Yeah.
All right.
I pretty much know.
He's usually pretty good. So we'll go with what he says. He says it's going to be a water, so it's a water. It's a grass.
It's not. It's the exact opposite.
I guess I'm guessing the reverse what you say.
Yeah,
Olive,
maybe.
Wiglet,
Wiglet.
Graveyard, Mastiff, Don't know. Muck.
We don't know.
Vivillon. Vivillon.
I don't know how this game works.
Lissy.
Let's see. Do we have a full
Ooh,
art
that
sandile?
is a full art Sandile.
We do boo.
What?
Shibaba. All right. That's really nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's see a drowsy. A drowsy would be nice. Although drowsy has come way down. Do you have more cards?
I have one more card,
Is it anything?
yes.
It's nothing. Full art sandile. That's good. Look at that. You've
Yeah.
gotten 3 hits so far, and I've gotten garbage. A lot of garbage.
Yeah.
Drowsy's come way
It's been a
down.
good night
So,
for me.
so drowsy was like a $4 card, skyrocketed to a $55 card, and now he's back down to a 30. All
Oh,
in a month.
from 4
Um,
to 50 to 30. God dang.
no, not 430.
No, 4 from
Oh
4 to
yeah,
50 to 30.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's gone crazy because he's not a good card.
So he's not
He's
he's not
not
a
a
play card?
playable
Oh,
card.
that's what I thought. I thought
No,
it was like maybe he's a
no,
playable
he's not a
card.
playable card. He just somehow skyrocketed, and then everybody got all scared and scarcity, and everybody got all excited, and here the fuck we are holding our schwangs, losing a ton of money over drowsy. Schwangs.
Good thing we don't buy singles, right?
Yeah, we don't buy singles and we don't sell them yet, although I am going to get into that very soon, all you people watching. Yeah, me too. I'm big into the artwork. That's why I'm so excited for the next set. I'm excited for a lot of full illustration rares. Okay, another Scarlet Violet crap base set. Let's go with Darkness. It's a psychic. I really got to just stick with my psychic here. Bard, Masked Gift, Spupa. Spupa might be one of my favorite New Age names. Miriam, Reverse Krogunk. This seemed like a small pack. Beach Court, and more crap with the Corridon. This is the standard foil. Man, I am just getting completely railed tonight.
I'm gonna stop with my obsidian here. Let's hope for.
Lot of railing going on right here.
I think we've hit the gold tries at like twice, right?
Yes, I actually just put one in the binder today.
All right, so let's see if we hit it a third time. Rob, what do you think it's gonna be?
Psychic. It's all gonna be psychic for me now. I'm going psychic every pack. Psychic, psychic,
Alright.
psychic.
So darkness is strong against psychic, right?
Fighting and grass.
What that
And
fighting?
darkness. Yeah, they all do it. Ghost. Everything's trying to get psychic.
Let's go with darkness. I want to go with the reverse of what you actually
I said
said.
darkness last time.
So darkness.
It's grass.
It's grass.
Which there's a lot
It's
of
weird. You said that last
psychic.
pack felt thin, like thin. This one
Yeah.
feels thick for some reason.
Oh,
Let's
well,
make
maybe it's
sure
a fat
yeah.
pig.
One.
Litwick.
You know, Charmander.
Ugh,
I actually don't mind him as that. It's just when he evolves.
me too. Let's see if you get a
Charmeleon.
Charmeleon before the end.
Ramball.
Carvana.
Reverse Hollow Pidgey.
Did you pull another EX?
I pulled another EX in
What
the
is that?
Cosmic. Glimora?
Yeah, you got it. Glimora. All right. Man, he's just pulling all the good shit. I have a Fido that's around
So I do.
8
I
to
get that show
11,
up
and
late
I'm
and just
hoping
pull all
this
the
card
good
will go to
shit.
the moon, so it will actually be worth getting graded. Maybe. I mean, it's a cute little card. It's a cute little card. All right. Obsidian Flame. Man, you just keep pulling all the hits. I like it. Keep pulling them.
Yep, keep playing the hits.
We need them for grading. We need them for master sets if they're not totally grade worthy. And let's see what we got.
We
in
need them because they're
Obsidian
fun to
Flame.
pull.
All right. This also feels like a fat pig. I'm not going to lie. Psychic, because I'm going psychic on every one. Charizard, I swear to God, pal. This will be the last pack I open tonight if I pull a Charizard at the end. This will be it. You can open the rest of the packs. Lillipup, Toxel, Charcadet, Poniard, Amarouge, Ortega, Volcarona, a reverse Tadbulb, a reverse Togekiss. Thank God. Toxtricity, because I want to open more packs, and we got more to open. We're ripping through a ton of apparently garbage for me tonight, but good pulls for him tonight. We do send out grading. Anyone who's local or anybody who's watching, we do PSA only. I know that they're a shit show. I know that they're just
Take forever, but
they take forever and they're just not worth it. But you know what? Value-wise, unfortunately, they are worth it because they've got the staying power. Their values are still really high. Their cases are excellent protectors. So we're going to keep doing that. But if anybody needs to send out through PSA, we only make like $2 a card. And we can do all the different PSA options. So hit me up. I also do appraisals on all the cards to try to find out if it's really worth sending out.
All right. By the way, I think we should from now on say instead of fat pig, call it a lechonk. The lechonk pack.
Okay.
It's electric. Yeah.
Because Fat Pig was a Inklands Lorcana reference, and we're not opening Lorcana right now.
Yep.
So it doesn't have to be a Fat Pig. It can be a Lechonk.
Val Sweet, Phoebus, Apom, Clavantua, Technorita, Counter Catcher, Not Trying It, Mori Pecco,
Not trying it, he says.
Biscuit is a reverse hollow, Chiyu as a reverse hollow.
Gee,
Oh,
you.
wait. Oh.
What are you doing here?
Mori Pecco, the darkness ones on reverse hollows always get me. Like,
This guy.
it happens all the time.
This guy over here. So you pulled your last card.
Yep.
Didn't know it was your last
I
card.
didn't know it was Chiyu.
This guy.
We did pull, though, surprising that we do have the Paradox Rift Chiyu card that's one of the chases.
Let's split the boo ball over there.
Gotcha.
And then, so let's see. We're down to our last 6 or 7 packs. We're going to end the stream with something that we haven't opened yet on camera. And we're going to be ending the stream with some prismatic. And we haven't opened up any prismatic since
The
the first 2 streams that we did. I don't think we've opened any prismatic since.
Whoever's been watching with us since the beginning knows in those first 2 streams, we did pull Espeon Prismatic and a Sylveon Prismatic.
We did indeed. We've got an Obsidian Flame, Scarlet Violet, because that's all I can get out of balls tonight. And we've got a Quaxley, which I'm going to call Tails in the Air when I flip it. And this is another H24. So all 3 H24s all contained an Obsidian.
And I also did A22 and D24, and both were still... Well, actually, D24 was Paradox Rift, Obsidian, and Scarlet Violet.
It's going to be Tails, and I'm going to get this Obsidian Flame pack. Fucking motherfucker. All right, there you go. You open first. I didn't get it. It was heads.
But he doesn't realize this was a good thing for him. He'll realize it later.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out.
All right, Scarlet Violet.
Oh,
God. Awful.
Follow us. YouTube. Subscribe. If you're already subscribed, unfollow and resubscribe.
Watch me massacre the packs.
Watch him massacre the packs. Because I'm going to write down your name. We're going to do a giveaway tonight, and I'm going to ship out a Fusion Strike card tomorrow. If we Fusion Strike pack. If we can get 12 more subscribers, we'll add a second pack. And if we can get 900 more subscribers in the next 10 minutes, I'll send out an ETB as well.
All right, I'm going to go. It's a grass type.
We're
on fire.
Good, yeah.
Or in the words of...
We're pretty good tonight.
What was it? I was going to say Space Jam. It's not the name of the game.
It was not.
What was the basketball game back in the day? NBA Jam. The words of NBA Jam. I'm heating up.
Oh, I thought you were going for Star Fox and Smash Brothers.
Fire! Toxel. Rolls. Star Rapier.
Star what?
Star Raptor.
Okay.
Not a rapier.
No. Electric Generator. Wug Trio. Reverse Pavilion.
Reverse
Riolu. And a crappy Professor.
Which is the second one we pulled tonight of that.
Yep.
Wow,
a lot of garbage tonight. You know, it's funny. We ship out and we sell all the really good packs to people, and apparently we pull the shit.
That's how a store should be, right? We should be giving away the gold so that people continue to come see us for packs.
It's a good point. I like it. I'm going to go with Psychic. I'm telling you, I don't know what's happening with the Psychic tonight, but it seems to all be Psychic for me. Mankey, Squawkabilly with the green, Zangoose, Stonejourner, Penny. We've got a reverse Silicobra. We got a reverse Drifloon, and we have crap. A Dondozo. Can I not pull a hit tonight? No hits. Everything. You know, I had such a good week. It was a great week for Black Arrow Collectibles, and for me personally, I'm going to put a video up about it probably on Wednesday. But come on, man. I can't... well, you know what? That's the problem. The week just started, and so
You've already
used up all my luck.
Yep, you've already used all your good luck.
Used up all my luck. Damn it.
All right. Obsidian Flames. Well, in love of... or in respect to Obsidian Flames, we're going to call a fire here. So, it's a fire. It's a grass.
You keep pulling the grass.
This does feel like...
A Lechonk?
A Lechonk. Herdier. Glimmet. Rhyme. Rockruff.
Grimer.
Dragonair. Morouge. Amogus. Ooh, Reverse Hollow Entei.
Oh, that's our second reverse
Hollow
Heatmore.
And...
Togekiss.
Togekiss.
All right, hand me that bad girl over there.
All right, so here we go, guys. A product we have not opened on stream yet.
We've sold a couple of them. We haven't opened one yet. This one we managed to pick up this week. We got pretty lucky with the drop, and so this contained. Man, these packs are all.
Out of place.
I just feel like they're not supposed to be where they are.
I think you're right. It
2,
looks
4,
very
5.
off place.
It looks like there's 5 packs in these.
There
2,
is.
4, 5 packs, yeah. And then the EV pouch. This looks like hot garbage, but
I'm actually excited to get my hands on the EV pouch. I've wanted to touch one of those.
oh yeah, you haven't.
No,
So
because I
we've shipped 2 of them in waffles so far, and I've opened them both, and they're actually really nice and high quality.
Ooh,
I really
let
like
me
them.
get that
Yeah,
out there.
they're really nice. They come with a little insert to keep them form fitting. The ears feel good. Everything kind of feels good on them. They're nice little pouches. I don't know what you're supposed to do with them.
I
I
I
can't
know
figure it
that.
out.
This is for if you play the game. This carries your dice. It carries your coins. It carries your markers. All
With
that
that
stuff.
small little opening and
Yeah, everything's small enough to go in there.
yeah, I don't like it.
You could even try to put your deck in there, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I don't like it. I'm not putting my deck in Eevee. I don't. That's what
We're not monitored.
Vaporeon's
We're not
for.
monitored yet, right?
Nope.
You can put your weed in it, man.
You could. I mean, that you could.
I will give I will give $5 to anyone that can name the reference to what movie I just made there.
You got 35 seconds though, so before you can Google it.
Yeah.
Um, uh, yeah. I mean, it's a nice pouch. It feels really good. It feels higher quality than it should. But D&D dice, not Pokemon dice. There you go. You got to stick with it here. It's Pokemon or bust. All right, you get 2, I get 2. We're gonna flip this, and you're gonna call it.
All right. Tails. Did you hit the roof?
It's over there. What is it?
It's a head.
Yeah, it's a heads. Rob gets the bonus prismatic pack. All right, which is Glaceon on it. All right, I'll open one first. So we have not opened
Chunk.
MSRP $99. No. Jeff, that's the special collection that comes out this Friday.
Which
that
we'll hopefully be able to get in.
I'm gonna be one of those people. I know I did the whole rant at the beginning. If you didn't catch it, go back to the beginning of the video. I talk a lot about the people who wait outside stores and sit in line. I'm gonna try to get there at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning because I want this fucking box. And it's my time. And if I have the time to do it, who has the right to tell me that I shouldn't? Who has the right to tell me that I should be using my time more wisely or it's not worth it? It's mine. I want
like
it.
Pokemon.
I want it now. All right, I'm gonna open this up. Let's see what we got here. No, the price on that I think was $29.
$32.99.
All right, 32, which it's going for 70 right now. So,
Yep.
we have not opened up a prismatic pack since launch.
Yeah, first week of launch was the last one I think we opened.
We opened up I think 84 packs and we pulled a Sylveon and an Espeon. So, this is our first 5 prismatic packs in almost 4 months. All right, let's roll that. Oh my god.
Yeah, if we could do it right now on stream.
4 beats. The amount of people that have pulled God packs and we haven't even opened one of these up. And so, oh my god. If one of us has got, I apologize to everyone sleeping and to everyone watching and almost asleep. We're going to go psychic. It's a darkness. It is not a God pack. Black Belt's training, Houndoom, Professor's Research, Applin, Kieran, Slow King, Buddy. We got a reverse Professor's Research. We got a reverse Glaceon, and we have a Whimsicott.
All right. Gonna go with mine here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we're looking for Pokeballs and Master Balls now, too.
Yes, we are.
Ah, man, I miss opening Prismatic.
I want to open all the Prismatic.
I miss opening Prismatic.
All right, here we go. That there. We're going to start with my favorite to come out of these packs. It's electric.
You've been pulling grass everywhere.
It's
Is that a shiny? Is that a shiny?
It is a shiny.
Is that a shiny?
Nice steel.
Is that a shiny?
It's a shiny.
All right.
All right. First one. All right. Professor's Research. We do not.
We don't have a God pack. All right, we got a couple more.
Badoo, Veneering, Badone, Kieran, Executor, Screamtail, Reverse Hollow Houndoom.
No Pokeball.
Nope. Reverse Hollow Halucha. No Pokeball. And regular Espeon.
Regular Espeon. All right.
Not
Okay.
bad.
All right. Gonna open up my
forms.
first of my Glaceons, but this is not the bonus Glaceon that I won from the coin flip. All right, we're gonna go psychic again because I'm going for psychic everything tonight because psychic's been paying off. Let's roll it. Let's go psychic. It's another steel, another metal. We got a slowpoke. Hippopotamus, Bidoo, Spritzy, Earthen Vessel, which we have a 1 of 2, graded 10 Earthen Vessel, PSA. There's only 2 in the world. Diplin, Cypher Maniac. We have a Pokeball, Duraludon, which we did not have. I like that. We've got another foil Diplin, and we've got a Dust Noir.
Noir.
All right, we got 2 packs left. I like pulling the Pokeball. That's good. I like that. That'll go into the old spank bank of a master set. I like it. I like it.
All right, come on, God Pack.
We're not monetized, so I can say spank bank.
I said.
Guys, we're gonna open up these 2 more packs, and then I'm gonna pull a name for the Fusion pack tomorrow.
All right. Let's go.
Come on, man. Let's pull something crazy to make this night worth it.
It's a steel. It's a psychic.
You got my pack.
Sign up with Professor Research
Professor's
again.
Research. I might have started with that too.
Dunsparce. Pandora. Carmine.
Great
Dusk. Professor Sadie Vitality. Noibat.
Reverse Noibat. Reverse Jolt. Ugh. And a regular Vaporeon.
No, actually, no,
All right.
I love my
All right.
Vaporeons.
All right. All right. All right. No FX says that it was a Sandler line that you owe $5.
You were way late, but it was a Sandline, and you still didn't name the movie.
Hot Chick.
Oh, yes, that is true.
This guy over here. We'll figure out how to get you your $5 in a couple of years when we're profitable. All right, we're gonna move that. Let's go. Let's go psychic. It's a fighting. This is my first fighting of the night. Come on, God Pack.
Regular Eevee.
It started with an Eevee, which is how the God Pack starts.
But it's not that Eevee.
Could be a demigod. Execute, not an evolution. Larry Skill, Dunsparce, Diplin, Cypher Maniac, Heatran, not a demigod. But we can still pull fire at the end. Fan Rotom,
Ooh.
Earthen Vessel, and a Roaring Moon. And this is the standard.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, I got absolutely
Traumatic
railed
evolution
tonight.
it is tonight.
I got so railed. I just pulled
Garbage?
nothing. I pulled nothing.
All right, well, let's show the couple of minor hits for the night side, or major hits for the night side. I think the best would actually have been, can't see it, so it was the Sandile here.
There you go.
There we go.
That was a good one. You know what I'll do, no FX? We'll do, if you win any of these waffles, I'll include something special for you to cover that $5 for you. All right? That's what we'll do. Because I know that you've entered into these waffles. We're not going to have nearly as big of one coming up this Sunday because this last one, for anyone just tuning in, we did a $830 waffle the other day, and the winner spent less than $60 and won it.
Won $800 worth of product.
And I'm shipping it to Alaska. And because now we've had an Australian winner and we've had an Alaskan winner. And yeah, that's just what's happening here. So keep entering into our waffles. Everything will always be under TCG because that's, I think, how ethical business should be done. And that's the only way that the ceiling is going to get a little bit lower. So then everything's not so expensive. So good, you won $2. Woohoo! Yay! All right, so that's it. We've got everybody in here. Not a lot. I don't get it. We've got 80,000 group members, and we do a stream with free Pokemon product, and we can't get
And you can watch
20
openings?
subscribers.
Like,
It's ridiculous.
this is what the hobby's all about.
It's so
Opening
crazy.
packs.
Even if the hobby wasn't about opening packs, which I disagree, it's not. The hobby is all about money right now. How do people not want free packs from us? Absolutely insane. All right. Oh, you guys can't see it, but everybody's in here. I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to have Black. No, I'm going to pull one in case Black can't pronounce a name.
I'll hold it and you can pull it.
Oh, you're going to hold it?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to hold it.
I'm gonna be involved in this somehow.
All right. Okay. All right. Everything's shaken up. Whoever wins is going to get a Fusion Strike. I will mail it out in the morning. I'm going to put it in media mail, even though it doesn't belong in media mail. And you guys will get it. All right. Make sure that when I call your name, you've got
What's
about
that?
30 seconds to say that you're here. We have Poke, Pause,
Wait, is that the one that you
Collectibles.
can just walk that we is
Oh
20 minutes away from
my
us?
gosh. Yes, actually. Yes, actually, yes. All right, Poke, Pause, Collect. If you are here, you've got about 30 seconds to check.
There it is.
I can't believe, what are the chances that you win? You're
Well,
literally right
wait,
down
what are
the
the
street.
chances? How many are in it? You wanna count the slips? That's the odds.
Oh, actually, we can.
Yeah.
Let's see how many we got because there's only like 15 of us. So now we can go through them all real quick. Actually, and you know what? It's not that I have to prove anything to
But
all you
just,
people, but I can go through it real quick. We got Lewis here. We got David, which David, you didn't even say that you subscribed, but I already know that you're a subscriber. So
go lower.
we got Brittany Nardi. We got Jeff. We got Angie. We got NoFX. And we got Invasion. So we had everybody in here.
Well,
I
you didn't
can't
how many did you
believe
count?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
1
8.
in
You
8
had a
chance.
1 in 8 chance. I guess technically you had a 1 in 4 chance since you've got 2 in here. But thank you for double subscribing. I
It
can't
paid off.
believe we only got 8 out of 80,000 people in this group. This group sucks. I can't believe I mod and admin this group and I keep all of you safe, and this is the payment I get. Absolutely garbage. And when anybody watches this video back, shame on you for not joining in and trying to win free shit. Poke Pause, drop me a message. Message me, Robert Arrowsmith Jr. or Black Arrow. It doesn't matter. They both go to me. Message me now if you can so that I can get your shit out in the morning. Hey, thank you all for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we
Even
do. Yes, we do.
even Sleeping Beauty over here. And thank you very much. Tune in for our waffles. We run illegal waffles on Facebook every Sunday night until we get shut down. It's going really well. We're getting people a lot of product for a lot less than what they'd have to pay in store. And I think it's really, really good for the community. Um, I think it's awesome. It's good for us because we're able to move some product and make a little bit of money. And it's really good for the people who are buying these tickets and seats because you're able to get a shitload of product for way less than you would spend in store. And you don't have to sit in store or sit in line or fist fight people outside of Costco like all these stupid TikToks right now. So thank you so much for tuning in.
As always, keep ripping.
And we will see you. I don't know. I'm going to do a Final Fantasy stream soon. So see you guys.